What a wild ride. I'm against Jabberwocky again in the O2 bracket, and he's playing white-blue mid-range, and I got actually blasted. Game's not remotely close. I almost don't even need to say it, but yeah, the games weren't remotely closed. In the O2 bracket, by the way. This is Jabberwocky was like mono white splash blue, so we post each other all of our. The reason why we are in the white O2 bracket is because there are only enough cards for one of this type of deck to exist at the table, and we split them. So we now meet in the O2 bracket, where we deserve to be. Except his cards are all way better than mine. So. So enemy played Elspeth, and now I'm ice cold. I can now no longer win the game. Not actually joking. Just like Oko in the first round, my opponent plays Elspeth. I can now no longer win. Like, oh, bricked. Okay, great. I'm like looking to my sideboard. I'm like, what am I going to board into? Draw Disenchant. Fantastic. And just like I said, how my opponent did not need to play a spell for the rest of the game, my opponent decided to take that up literally. They literally did not need to play another spell the rest of the game. Literally. So, really, yeah. Great. Yeah. So they just play Brazen Bar or jump their guy. They play Brazen Bar into turn, jump their 1/1, and that's 11 in the air. Or I'm at 11. That's 11. They were playing against the rules. They ended up playing one more spell, which was lame. But I'm like, okay, I drop my blue, let's go. So I'm like, okay, I got turn 2 Narset, minus it. What do I do here? Like, okay, well, if I show Fractured Identity, it's not going to work out for me. Enemy has a lot of counter spells in their deck. I'm like, I guess I'll take Nahiri so I can go turn 2 Narset, turn 3 Nahiri. Maybe we can get something done. And what do you I'll give the chat 10 seconds to guess what's about to happen to me. It's a 2-mana play. Can you guess what my opponent is going to play? Thalia? That is a good guess. That was a good guess. A very good guess. Friction Revoker. That's a great guess too. Disenchant? I've got the Disenchant right there. Literally any card. But were you prepared for this one? Eidolon of Obstruction, by the way. And I'm like, you cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. I cannot believe this. 2/1 first strike. Loyalty abilities of planeswalkers your opponent to control cost 1 to activate. I cannot believe this. I'm like, okay, I lost Elspeth. Let's just name Elspeth. My Narset bricked, by the way. Goodbye, Narset. Because this Eidolon has freaking first strike. Like, okay, Nahiri. They have Vendilion Click. I thought they had Brazen Bower, but they had Vendilion Click. They block. Why do they block? Because they have Elspeth. This was not a good day. I'll be perfectly honest. And they have Swords and Path in their deck, by the way. So now what do you think happens? Now what do you think our opponent's going to play? They've got all the mana in the world. To be clear, our opponent does not have to play a single spell to win this game. They've got the win on board. So they're like, yeah. Let's just... Yeah. By the way, this Gideon, trash tier. I had Gideon in my deck for both drafts. The card was wildly unplayable. Never play this card. Because if I played it, they just jump their Eidolon and kill it. It's like, it's so wildly unplayable. And it's a Miri's Call. Alright. I'm out of here. I've seen enough. I have seen enough. I am gone. Goodbye. I will take that O3. Thank you.